Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the new Lego City Burger Truck set. This is set number 60404. It has 194 pieces, and I paid $20 for this set. This is another set from January 1st. I'll be saying that a lot because a lot of sets came out on January 1st, 2024. I think that's pretty standard when we come to around the new year. And this feels to me very much in line with like the quote-unquote great vehicle city sets. I've looked at the like farmer's market van. I've looked at the penguin slushy van. I've looked at the like family camper van or whatever, and this is similar in some respects, at least for the price point, and what looks to be in this set feels similar. And I thought this looked really interesting, actually quite good, so I really wanted to pick this up. And so in this video I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So, until then, enjoy! Okay, so while we look at the build for this Lego City Burger Truck, I just wanted to say thanks for watching and then remind you, if you like this video, click the thumbs up. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button. That helps me a lot. So we start out building the base of the truck, and I was actually surprised at how kind of basic this was. I understand that it's a city set, and those usually aren't terribly complicated. There was also some pieces in here that I thought were kind of unique to be used because they're not actually seen at all. And the first bag of pieces pretty much is the entire truck section, and the second bag of pieces is like the burger stand section. And I thought that was really smart. It was really well balanced and fun. So now on to my review for this set. Okay, so this is the Lego City Burger Truck. This is awesome. This is really, really great. And I think the designers did a good job. There's a good amount of bulk here, and there's some things that I hesitate to say that we're moving in a positive direction, but there are things here that are quite good that weren't always the case, and so that's very, very fun. But there are a lot of things to look at, even though this is a relatively small set, so we'll get right into it. The first thing we'll take a look at is the minifigures. So you get two minifigures in this set. First one here, this may be the purveyor of burger, the burger monger, or the person working the truck and the stand there. So they're wearing kind of a grill apron with a logo there. They have a baseball cap dual molded with hair. They're holding a fork, maybe have white hands for like white gloves or something like that. They do have an alternate face, so we can see that, and they have glasses printed on there. The back of the torso is just the back of either overalls or that apron or whatever. So very, very simple. Nothing on the midsection, nothing on the legs, nothing on the arms there. Pretty standard city minifigure. I'm assuming this is a new printed torso, so very good. And then the next one is maybe a customer here. So they have kind of what looks like to me like a denim jacket with a t-shirt that has a record or an LP or something on there. Nothing on the midsection, nothing on the legs, nothing on the arms. They have the dual molded hairpiece with a hearing assistance device. We have a face here. We do not have an alternate face, and the back of the kind of denim jacket there is very, very basic. And then they are holding a brick-built burger, sort of comically sized and scaled one, which is actually kind of nice. So we have like the cheese, the meat, maybe like, I don't know, lettuce and tomato or something on there in the green and red, and then the bun. I believe this bun piece, this is a printed tile, and I don't know where it originated from, but I think this appears in the Tiny Plants botanical set. No? Maybe? I thought this was very familiar. I don't know if it's been used like this in the past or if it is from that set. I haven't built that set yet, but I have a feeling that this is like also used as one of the cacti or something like that. But anyway, this is a nice little burger here, and then the rest of the set is this Lego City truck here. So it's actually kind of interesting because the truck is 6 wide, but at its widest, you know, factoring in the mirrors and the wheels and then the actual burger of this whole thing, it is a little bit wider, probably just 8, so not 8 too big of a deal. And I think this looks awesome. I think the color choices are really nice, and I'm pretty excited to say this. There are no stickers in this set, so this is a print. This is a print, and on the other side, this is a print. And of course, yeah, the bun, the sesame seed bun there is a print. Now, on a set like this, in the past, in the recent past, like for the Penguin Slushy Van and a lot of those other kind of sets that I talked about, I feel like these would have all been stickers, and they're not in this set. And I feel like I have to give that the kind of weight that it deserves, because I'm so glad that it's not. Now, these pieces aren't terribly difficult pieces to put a sticker on, and you know, also Lego sometimes has trouble printing light colors on a dark base. I actually don't think this is too badly done. If it were worse and the flame was, you know, a little too see-through, maybe stickers would have been better, but I think this is pretty good. That also does mean we don't have any license plates here, which is, I think, kind of unique, but I'm so relieved to get some prints, and actually these flame prints might prove to be kind of useful there on like a what is that, a 2x6 black tile, and I think they look pretty nice, and I'm just really glad they're. I don't know if this marks a significant change in philosophy or an actual active transition to make more prints versus more stickers. You know, this could be a set that they were just going to make a lot of. It could be that they have other uses for these pieces. I'm not really sure, but I think that's really notable and really cool. So basically we have like a pickup looking truck, or like a work truck essentially, modified to be a food truck. And so it does have that general kind of sense here. We'll look at the front. The grill is very simple. Some translucent stuff for the lights. I liked how this was done with these curved kind of corner pieces here, these kind of joints, for ratchet kind of joint pieces for the mirrors. The cab is pretty nice. We do have center steering in there. A minifigure can sit in there. Roof comes off very easily. We also have doors, which we don't always have on Lego City vehicles or other vehicles, and so nice to get doors. I know some people really care about that, so that's very nice. There was, as far as build stuff goes, not like too much crazy stuff going on in here. We do not use like a typical chassis or the like typical base. We just use a big plate here, and then the 1x4 kind of rounded brick piece that was used in the like Alpine Lodge a lot to create the kind of the log cabin style design for that. There was a couple tan ones used in here, and they're not visible at all. Well, is that one visible at all? I don't think so. And so they just get covered up, which, you know, I guess that's fine. It was just, I guess, an interesting choice, maybe an unexpected choice, but it totally works either way. So they're just covered up. So I thought that was a little unique. You do see like a little bit of color through behind the wheel, but I actually feel like that's okay because of some of the other colors we have mixed in with this set. Looking at the back, it's very basic, different colored translucent tiles here for lights, and we have a door at the back. So then the truck is very basic but quite nice, and there's something really cool about this. So it's a truck that's been modified to accommodate this burger stand, but this can be easily removed, and we can look at the truck just on its own, which is fine in its own right. It's not terribly exciting. It's a little bit bland, but this could easily be, you know, used for something else or kind of modified to accommodate something else. And I think this is a really useful design here as kind of the base for this. And I would love like other sets to come out that are similar to this, that kind of use almost the same base that could then be like swapped and switched, and kind of in a modular sense, kind of things could be moved around, because this is a pretty solid starting point. And so then we have kind of just a burger stand that can stand all on its own. So it can very easily be on the back of the truck, or it can be its own kind of thing, like at an amusement park or something like that, which I think is really, really smart. Looking at the size here, the counter is, about, it's taller than a minifigure, or the minifigure's face would come. Let me see here if I can do this. So like up to the edge, which isn't bad. I've been to, I've gotten food at food trucks that I have to reach up, and I'm relatively tall, and the person who's working the food stand might have to reach down. This doesn't feel like a terrible scale, honestly, for all things here. So it doesn't bother me. It doesn't feel that unrealistic or anything that needs to be pointed out. And then when it's down on just whatever level here without the raised elevation of the truck bed, it feels, very acceptable as well. So there's some different things to look at. Of course, we have the print. I think the build for this is quite nice, and this can kind of be closed up there and be driven around. We have a door on the back here that can be opened, and then we have these kind of black panels. But on all of the corners there, it looks like we have the bun, maybe lettuce, some flour studs used in there, some green, and then maybe meats. And I'm actually not sure what this color piece is supposed to be, because I can't tell if this is like a pink or what, but I can tell that it's different, and it's red-ish, but not identical. So, and then we have the maybe like cheese on top, kind of melted, so kind of curved there, which is very nice. And then the bun complete with some sesame seeds and some stuff up there. So I think this is a really solid build. It's nice that you can close it up. It works really, really well, I think, and it's very recognizable as a burger without even the signage there. We can see on the edge here we maybe have a condiment bottle, like a ketchup bottle. We have a printed tile over here. It's a little hard to see, but it looks to be kind of like a calculator or something, to pay in there, which is good. And then we can get access in here as well. There's just a couple studs to keep the top bun on, and inside there we can see we have like a little dial here, maybe for the grill. Maybe this is a burger that is cooking there, and we can fit a minifigure in there who can be the chef and the salesperson. You might be able to fit two. I think it'd be a little bit cramped, and you might have to not have their hair interacting with each other, but if you offset it, there's probably a way to get two. There's not a ton of space in there, but you could have one person cooking and one person kind of serving and being the cash register or cashier person. And actually, if you have experience with food trucks, I have had some. This isn't an uncommon setup here. Sometimes they are very, very cramped inside of there, or often they are very, very cramped, and this is kind of how it goes. So this doesn't feel too bad, even though there's not a ton of access here, but between the front there and the door, and then kind of through the top here, I think that's pretty nice. I think that's really good that you can, at the very least, you get one, maybe two in there, and it feel kind of okay. So that's pretty much all this has to offer. There's not a ton going on inside here, but that's all right. I think you could potentially add some things in maybe the corner here on this ledge here. Something could be added, but it's not super crucial. And for this just feels like a very solid kind of foundation to apply the food truck sort of styling to it. And when it's all together, I think it looks great. I think it works really, really well. It's a super fun toy, and nicely realized, nicely designed, nothing too complicated. Feels very appropriate for the city line, and no stickers, some okay minifigures, and some nice options here for play and different stuff like that. So a real winner of a set to me. I really commend them for making these prints. That's quite nice. I'll show the extra pieces here. Get an extra of the fork, extra of the kind of dial tile for, that's a print for, it's using here on the grill, extra for like the calculator or like the payment place, extra fork, flower stud, your 1x1s, all your little pieces here. So good to get those. And this set is $20 for 194 pieces. I think for these Lego City sets that are kind of like a food truck like this, like the Penguin Slushy van, the Farmer's Market van to an extent, but that had more kind of side buildy stuff and different things going on for it, and the Family Camper van, and there's a lot of other Lego City sets that feel similar to this. Even on some level, the race car and car carrier truck has some similarities to this, but not exactly. Actually, let me grab that to see the size comparison. So this city truck is a good amount bigger than the one for this, but these I could see these both operating in the same city. They don't feel too out of whack, and maybe I would want to convert this into a food truck as well. And comparing these, they're about the same size. Now I think this set retails for about, it's $30, I believe, and this one's $20, but that feels about normal to me. I think for the Penguin Slushy van and some of those other ones I've already mentioned, I was able to get them on sale and like 20% off, brings this down to $16. If this set was $16, I would say that's really good. I would say that's a really good set. I thought at $20 this is quite good as well. It says what it is on the box. It delivers. There's enough here that it feels okay to me. So I don't think $20 is too bad for this, and it feels like it's in line with the Lego City, this size of set pricing for the more recent history of Lego. So it doesn't feel like this is overpriced or Lego going a little bit too far. It feels like compared to some of the other sets similar to this with similar piece counts, similar minifigures from the last couple years, this is very much in line with those, and for that reason it's okay. I don't mind this. I would have loved to get this for $16. It'd be interesting to watch this and see if this were to go on sale. I imagine it might at a certain point, but I'll just keep an eye out for that and see, because I think this is really well done. So very, very good. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more Lego City stuff, and then just tons of other Lego sets from all different themes, all different shape, size, price point, piece count, tons of different stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss it. If you want to support this channel, you can do it right here on YouTube with memberships, supers, and thanks. All of that stuff helps me a lot, so I appreciate it. And I still have the Patreon. It's linked in the video description, linked on my channel page, patreon.com/sobricks, and I'm going to keep trying to deliver exclusive stuff there. You can get access to all my videos early if you're a member or a patron, and some exclusive stuff for like big sets and BrickCons and my time at Legoland and all different stuff I have in the works for that. So and it also just helps support me, so I really appreciate it, and I'm just very grateful to be able to share this hobby with people out there. So thank you for watching, and with all that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.